This video goes with balancing equations 4. So for this problem, H3PO3 yields H3PO4 plus PH3. Notice that the polyatomic ions, PO3 and PO4, don't stay totally the same on each side of the arrow. So I'm going to break up their atoms, P and O, and not count them as like one big chunk. Okay, I'm going to count up the number of atoms of each element on each side of the arrow. Three hydrogen, 1 phosphorus, 3 oxygen. Product side has 3 hydrogen, 3 hydrogen. 3 plus 3 gives me 6 total. 1 phosphorus plus 1 phosphorus gives me 2 total. 4 total oxygen. I'm going to start balancing. I'm going to save hydrogen and oxygen for the end. Now in this case, it actually might be easier to start with oxygen because it's the only element that's not split across 2 compounds. But to show you the process of trial and error, I'm going to start with phosphorus. I have 2 phosphorus on this side, 1 over here, so I'm going to put a 2 in front of here to get 2 phosphorus. That gives me 6 hydrogen. That's looking pretty good. But 6 oxygen. And now if I want to get 6 oxygen over here, well, I can't because 4, there's no integer I can multiply it by, no whole number I can multiply 4 by to get 6. And if I change this number of oxygen, my phosphorus and hydrogen also change. So I'm going to have a lot of changes here. What I might think of next is what I can get 4 up to. Well, maybe I'll try putting a 2 here. That would give me 6 hydrogen plus these 3, that's 9. 2 phosphorus plus that 1, that's 3. 8, because 2 times 4, so 8 oxygen. Well, if I look over here, let's see if I can get 8 oxygen. Well, there are 3 oxygen here. 8 is not a multiple of 3, so I can go ahead and say there's no whole number I can put here that's going to give me 3, or that's going to give me 8 on this side. No whole number I can multiply by 3 to give me 8 oxygen. So I'm not going to use 2. Let's try 3. 3 times 3 gives me 9 hydrogen plus these 3, 12 hydrogen. 3 phosphoruses plus that 1 gives me 4. 3 times 4 gives me 12 oxygen. Well, there's something I can multiply by 3 to get 12 oxygen. So instead of 2, I could put a 4 here. 4 times 3 gives me 12 oxygen. Well, now oxygen's balanced. When I put that 4 in front of here, that gave me 4 phosphorus. 4 times 3 gives me 12 hydrogen. 12 and 12, 4 and 4, 12 and 12. This equation is balanced. Sometimes it takes several rounds of plugging in a number, seeing if it works, and then trying something else to get to the final answer and the final balanced equation. Also remember that if you're typing in your answer on positive physics or positive chemistry, put a 1 in any blank boxes to show that that coefficient is really 1, even though we don't normally write it if you're writing it on paper.